Good morning, everyone. Let's get started. Shoulder is a little bit sore today, so we'll see how it goes. Hardway set 5454. Five, 1, 6. Five, 3, 8. Five, 2, 7, double pitch. One, 4, 5. I had the wrong stream pulled up on my side here. So everything should be coming across. So we got Kevin Scott in the chat. Let's close that and pop out this. Good morning, Mad Hatter. Makes me feel kind of idiotic there. Now I can see everybody's chats. There we go. That's a little bit better. Got 3 people watching. Perfect. Okay. I was starting the show and I was like, nobody's watching. Ah. Okay. Let's get it again. 5, 4, 5, 4. You guys can't hear me, correct? Four, 2, 6. What I normally do when I start a show, or before I start a show, is I set up the next day's show, and I was on the next day's stuff. I have not ordered Jimmie's strategies yet to win big. I'm still stuck on the CMJ Bukhar crap style way of playing. So hopefully that does not offend you, the Mad Hatter. And by the way, I have off the rest of the week, including last night. I'm on funeral leave this week. So my brother's celebration of life is on Friday. Right after the show here, I'll be going over to that, just so everybody's aware of that. So, good morning, David. 5, heart 10. Six, 3, 9. A little chilly in the dungeon here today. 39 degrees outside. Terrible throw, but we got a 6, 2, 8. Two, 4, 6. Six, 3, 9. Split apart a little bit. Aces. Okay, let's get this show started here in just a few seconds. Go back 5, 4, 5, 4 dice set, and let's go. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Jonas. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 670 of the Level Up program. This is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we've got Kevin Scott checking in number 1, followed up by Matt Hatter. We have David Clark, the craps guy. Scott from Wattage Live Craps. Michael Peterson coming back again. He says he enjoyed yesterday's live, so I appreciate that very much. And if you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure you click on that live tab. That'll bring you over to the table that we're using here today. Again, remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes. We made about $150 yesterday. About 150, 160 bucks yesterday on Crapsee. So we're going to try to continue that trend going forward here. We're at 74.10 to start off the day. And we're going to go with the black colored dice, black and white dice today. And we're going to start off with the Hardway set. I think everything has been taken care of here. So let's get her started. And we're going to start off with a $15 pass line bet. And we're going to go at the $100 level betting today. So 640 across is what our first level of bets will be today. At least that's what we're going to start off with. We have got 11 people on Crapsee ready to go. We got 9 people watching live at the current moment. And I'll call it all bets set and dice out. Again, we're going to be working on grip today, making sure we have the proper grip. Make sure that it's square to the table when we set up, and we're going to try to release evenly so the dice fly evenly through the air to the opposite end of the table. And we got a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So it's be a single pitch to start the day off. And 5, 4, 5, 4 dice set. 2, 4, 6 is the result, so it's marked at point of 6. And again, like I said, we're going to start off with a 640 across. So let's put the $100 black chips up there, and that'll put us in. Let's see if we get 105 in odds there. We cannot. We can only get 75 in odds. So that puts us 85. We got another 35 to go. Let's put $30 up on that 6. There we go. Lock that in. So it works good for us. And 5, 4, 5, 4. And we'll go all bets set here and dice out. So, Mike, if you have any questions, make sure you ask in the chat. This chat is usually full of either very intelligent people about craps or people that want to learn about craps, or we got a couple comedians in there as well. And we have a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy 4, and we threw a lot of those yesterday. We hit number 1 for us here. So we double pitch on both dice, our primary and the bottom side. Yeah, I don't know how I want to comment on that there, Mad Hatter. Interesting show. I will say this, specific questions were asked and specific answers, in my opinion, were not given. Kind of skirted around a lot of the issues. Publicly on camera, he had no problem with me whatsoever. He even remembered my name twice. But privately, he was not quite as nice to me. And this is a couple of years ago, and that was the last time I've ever contacted, or he ever tried contacting me, I should say. But that's for another time, another place, more privately. Let's go with 160 across pressure here. And we'll throw an extra $30 up there. Okay, but anyhow, let's go all bets set here and dice out. Just trying to play nice in the sandbox here, but truth is truth, and I usually call it out where I see it. Dice out. Ooh, that was a little bit, held on to it just a split second too long, but we got a 5-3 great bait. And I try to get along with everybody in the community. I try to be as nice as possible and as truthful as possible, but sometimes I just cannot hold my tongue. 5, 3, 8. That's going to be hit number 2. It's another single pitch of the dice. So let's bring our bets down. We have 370 brought back to the rack. Let's go 160 across. So we'll be in profit to start the day off here. I'm also going to go 15 in odds on that pass line. Five, 4, 5, 4. You might be throwing sand. Yeah. And dice out. One, 4, 5 truck and camper. 5, 4, 5, 4 and 1, 4, 5. This might be a kiss of death here, but I'm feeling pretty good at this. So let's go right up to $60. It's a full press with profits there. Up to 60 on that 5 and see if we can get a jump start on it today. So that was 100% of the money made on that. We'll throw back on the table on that 5. So we'll call that all bets set and see if we can get those bets a little bit faster today. Here we go. Two on 3, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce, the mama bear. Right die off axis, double pitch on the left side. No help for me. At 4, 5, 4. Hands are a little bit cold. It's chilly down here. We've got, like I said, Wisconsin here is, where's my weather report? There it is. 39 degrees in Wisconsin right now. 8-mile-an-hour wind. Feels like 33. So it is a little bit chilly here. All bet set. And my furnace is just starting to kick on. The other day was the first day it's kicked on for the entire year. This helps. And we got a 5-3-8, grape ape again. Five, 4, 5, 4, and 5-3-8. We're going to be a little bit aggressive here today, so let's go right up to 60 on that 8 as well. Trying to get these bets up, and then we'll start trend betting at that level then. So, good morning, Mike. 85 Bears checking in here today. He says 95 degrees in California today. Wow. Yeah, it's about a third of that here. Welcome to Wisconsin, my friend. I'll go all bets set and dice out. Three hard, 6 to double digit, and that's going to be a winner 6, so the puck will turn off. 5, 4, 5, 4. I just need to get a repeat number here, so we can get paid on some of these that we're pressing up a little bit higher. But that's a winner 6, so the puck will turn off. Got paid on the pass line and the $15 odds. 5, 4, 5, 4 is the day set. 473 brought back to rack. We got 210 currently on the table. Stick with that $15 pass line. We'll go to $30 on a 6 once we get that point established. If it's not the 6, if it is a 6, we'll go 30 in odds next time here. So I'll call that all bets set and dice out, looking for a new point. Six, 5 mid-mo-yo on the come out. Pass line winner, come out natural. Loser for the DP. 4, 5, 4 and a 6, 5, yo. Still looking for a point here. We're going to stack that $15 for the pass line. See if we can get that payout to double there. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. 15 people playing along today. It's a pretty slow day for the Crapsee app, and as well as people watching. Only 11 people watching today, so must be sleeping in, or I offended some people last night on the show. Who knows? Days out. Getting held on to that just a split second so long. We got a hard 8 square pair. Primary front side, both dice. Really need to get these mechanics down today. For the most part, it's comfortable, but there's a few that are off just a little bit. So we're on that 8. Let's do this once. I know I said I was going to go 30 on that 6. Let's go. Just bring that 60 over to the 6 there, and let's go 30 in odds. So we have 488 brought back again. Like I said, we have 255 on the table. So roughly around that 50% mark, money on the table versus money collected. Jimmy knows of me being honored. I am very honored. They're mad at her. I'm just regular old Joe, though. And yeah, that's all I'd say about that. So all bets set and they saw. And we got a 516. I'm glad we put that $50 on there, or $60 on there. 516 KitchenAid mixer. 5454, and that's going to give us a right die off axis primary on top on the left side. And we'll go to $90 on that 6. Help bring the profits up just a little bit there. And we'll go all bet set and dice out. The right one jumped up. We got the 8, winner 8, 5-3 Grape Ape. That left one jumped up, or actually the right one jumped up and then popped on over. They both slid over though a little bit, so not the best of throws, but it is a winner 8, so that puck will turn off. And we got that pressed up pass line to pay out. Just pressed up odds, so we'll make that 8 look like 60 when we get the new point established. We'll drop the pass line back down at 15 here. So again, just trying to get some of that profits back into the rack here. 624 brought back so far. We have 240 on the table currently. And we're looking for a new point again. And dice out. Still on shooter 1 for the day. And I'm kind of taking my time here, throwing a dice today, a little bit more than normal. 369, the triple D. So let's mark that point at 9. This will be a right side off axis, single pitch on the left side. Another 8 dominated day. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We got a 4 8s and 3 6s today. So inside numbers are dominant thus far. At least 2 of them are. So we're on that 20 on at 9. So let's pull this down. Let's go 15 in odds. Let's go to $60 on at 8. And we'll call that all bets set and dice out. $3-4-7 double pitch. That's gonna be a 7-0. So at the end of the first row, we made a little bit of profit here. Probably about half the profits that I'm looking for today. $334. So yeah, about half. That's about 5% profit there for the day. So we'll see if we can pick up another 5% and call her good. 13 rolls, so a little bit better than average. And again, we're going to go $15 on that pass line. And all bets set. Face out. Wow, that was a little bit of a roll around there. 134, medium-sized Joe. Craps Master Journey. So marking the point at 4. I'm not going to really analyze that one too much because that was not a pretty throw. Just count our blessings. 5-4, 5-4. And we got to put our bets up. That'd probably help us. 640 across. And we're going to go max odds of $45. That puts us at 60. So that means we're going to put 40 on that 4. And we'll go all bets set. There's 257. Is that how that always goes for me? That's exactly how it's been going the last couple of days. I have one good roll, 2 or 3 bad ones, and then I gotta have another good one. 5-4-5-4, another double pitch. So that is 2 double pitches within 3 rolls. So we're gonna switch sets right away. I'm gonna keep on going for the bets though. He was definitely name dropping there a little bit, and I know that he's not a big advocate of John, even though he was nice to John on the show last night, and myself for that matter. But again, the last time I had any contact with him was about 2 years ago when he first started. So anyhow, let's ladder up our bets here. We're going to go $30 on the pass line. And we're going to go 5-4-2-3 with our dice set, all winner set. And we'll try that one time here. See if we can get benefit from those double pitches. Actually, let's do this one straight away. Let's do, and I very seldom do this. Let's go with some hardways on here. 5-5-5 on the hardways working. And that does not show up on the screen, so I apologize for that. But it's right back behind my shooter, my bets, and my rack number, stuff like that. So yeah, let's go all bets set and dice out. 5-4-2-3. Square pair, hard 8. So let's mark that point of 8. We got paid out on the hard way there. So we're going to pressure that one up. 5-4-5, not 5-4-5-4. What am I thinking? 5-4-2-3. I'll winner set. 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So I'm glad we changed the set. So we got paid out on that hard 8. So I'm going to go up to a quarter on the hard 8. We'll press it up that way. And we're going to go, we're laddering up. So let's go 640 across plus 160 across. And that means we need $150. So 120 in odds there. John did have a few jabs. I had a few jabs in there too. Just calling out what I saw yesterday. Well, let's move on here. Let's get positive on the show here. 17 people playing along here, and we got 12 people watching. I saw 5-4-2-3. Let's see if we can get another hard 8 straight away. No, we'll take a 314 though, medium-sized Joe, Craps Master Journey. And I need to go back on my diet again because my next push now is to lose weight for my son's wedding and for my cruise in March. Because I want to do an additional 30 pounds. And if I can do that, that'll put me down about 70, 75 pounds for the journey so far, which would be pretty awesome if I could do that. So I have till January or February to get that off. That was a hard 4. It was 239 brought back. So let's go 220 inside pressure. Yeah, we'll just go to 150 in odds on that. 8. 5, 4, 2, 3. And our hard 4 fell. We're just going to leave it at fall. And I'll bet set. Decent. Two on 3, ace deuce, self riddle sauce. A 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 1, 3 result. No help for me. A regular size Joe? I'll just be a smaller size Joe. If I had the smaller size Joe, that'll never be a regular size. If I lose that weight, that'll bring me down to about 230 pounds, which is bigger than most people yet. I started at 310 is what I started off at, and right now I'm right around that 265, 270 mark. So I'll bet set and dice out. Go for 2, 3. Two, 5, 7, damn it. Okay. That was a primer hit. That did look like a nice throw, so that's gonna be 2 losers in a row here. 2, 5, 7. I got a little bit of digging out to do. We're down about $1,000, a little bit over $1,000 for the day here, so we should be able to get that back hopefully. What do we threw? We threw a double pitch and then 2 singles and a primary. So let's go to our third set, 5, 4, 5, 3 kissing aces. So we'll try that one more time. We'll ladder up one last time here. Go to 45 in odds. Good morning, Stephen Bags checking in. Good morning. Okay, and you know what? We're gonna do an ATS this time. So let's go 10, 5, 10, and we'll go 10 on there. So 35 versus 45, and all bet set. Dice out. 5, 4, 5, 3. Dice set. Here we go. Three, 1, 4 again. Medium sized Joe. Marking point of 4. Right guy off axis. 5, 4, 5, 3, and a 3, 1, 4. Single pitch on that left side. Five, 4, 5, 3. And again, we're laddering up here, so we'll go 640 across. We'll go 160 across, 160 across. That gives us 150 and a 10. So that means we got to go 105 in odds. And that will allow us to do that. So 5, 4, 5, 3 is a dice set. And dice out. Six, 4, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. Let's see, me left off axis this time. Single pitch on the right side. Five, 4, 5, 3 is the dice up. And that was 293 brought back to rack. So let's go 220 inside again. And let's put 50 in odds, or 50 more on that 10. And all bet set. Is out. I was a little short that time. 2, 1, 3, ace deuce. Mama bear and Alfredo sauce. No help for me. 5, 4, 5, 3. Good morning, Roman. And we got all bets set. This out. Along that time, 3, 5, 8. The Great Ape. We got our hit number 2 that we're looking for. So we can bring our bets down with some recovery. 5, 4, 5, 3, and we got a 3, 5, 8. Single pitch of the dice on the left side. Primary top side on the right. Bring our bets down. So it's 563 brought back. Let's go 160 across. So we are back. If I took everything off the table, we're back within $500 of what we started today. So let's get some money back to the rack here and back at least to break even for the day. And let's go all bet set. Dice out. A little bit of a bounce around. 5, 1, 6 KitchenAid mixer. Five, 4, 5, 3, and we got a 5, 1, 6. And let's go to $60 right away on that. Oops, the wrong one. Go to the sets. There we go. 5, 4, 5, 3. Another reaction's coming from Ed. I'd be curious to see that. I'm actually surprised Ed wasn't on the chat last night. That would have been interesting comments on there. So, all bet set. So. Five, 4, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. I'm getting one die to roll off the back wall further than I would like to see. 5, 4, 5, 3, single pitch the dice here for the 5, 4, 9. Like to get both of them to land by the back wall. Would be nice. But I will take it. Yeah, we'll go to $35 on that 9. 5, 4, 5, 3. Yeah, we'll go full press up. Let's go to right to 60 on that 9. See if we can get it hit again. And it's set. So. Split apart just a little bit. We got another 9. Perfect. 3, 6, 9. Triple D. Dice did split apart when they left my fingers just slightly. Caused me to pull it a little bit. Just micro movements. Micro movements makes all the difference in the world. So let's go to $90 on that 9. And 5, 4, 5, 3. And 19 people playing now. We're slowly creeping up. We got 18 people watching. Only 6 thumbs up. Okay, so this. Two and 3 again. No help for me. Got dance music today, electric dance music. So I again cannot hear the music. So it is a little change of pace for you guys on your side of things. Getting no help from me. 5, 4, 5, 3 is the dice set. Kissing aces. 717 brought back to rock. We got 300 on the table currently. And all but set. Dice out. Four, 6, 10. This time it is Waylon's best friend on, and then Daddy Joe. Bring that 10 to, we'll go to $50 on that 10. 5, 4, 5, 3. You're watching you dance to it. You were on a roll this morning, aren't you? So, okay. All about set and dice out. Six, 1. And done. Okay, had a little bit of recovery there. 6, 1, both dice off axis. We're going to stick with that 5, 4, 5, 3 set. Good morning, Glenn. 5, 4, 5, 3. We recovered $441 there. So we are still on 600 for the day here. So let's see if we can recover that on this shooter here. Let's be shooter number 5 for the day. Hands are cold. Okay. Let's go ladder down one time. We're going to go to $30 this time on that pass line bet. And let's go all bet set and dice out. Stick with the kissing aces. 5, 4, 5, 3. Four, 3 on a come out. That's a primary hit. Pass line winner. Come on, natural. Loser for the DP. Primary front side both dice. Let's ladder up. Give me 1 second. I gotta cancel my phone ringing there. Sorry about that, everyone. Usually I have my phone on silent. It's actually one of my cameras. So, good morning, Joel. We missed you. Okay, let's go to $60 on that pass line. Ladder up and see if we get that to pay out again. 5, 4, 5, 3. Yeah, we missed you the last couple of days here, Joel. Happy Friday to be in 2 days there, buddy. And how about that? They saw it. Three hard 6 double digit, so let's mark that point as 6. Let's get double pitch of the dice. So I've only worked, because of my brother's situation, 1 day out of 11 days. So I almost feel what it feels like to be you, Joel. I worked only 1 day in 11 days. So, not good situation, but I will take the days off if I can. 640 across, 160 across. That's going to be 150. So we got to go 90. Over here in odds. And 5, 4, 5, 3 dice set. 23 people playing along. Dice out. Three, 2, 5. Just Gen 5. Even Jen was starting to get a little upset last night on some of the comments there. She wanted to know specifics about betting and progressions, which is retraining for Joe. 5, 4, 5, 3. And that was a 5. We had $175 per on that, so let's go 160 cross pressure. Yeah, let's drop an extra quarter in odds there. Good morning, Durso. And we'll call that all but set. It's out. One, 3, 4, medium size Joe, and I'll be hit number 2, so we'll get out of this shooter as well. Slowly making a recovery here towards where we were at. That DA got a couple in as well. So if we took everything down, we're down $100 for the day here, so not too shabby. And let's regress these bets down. So we'll go 160 across again, so that way we're only $330 down for the day, no matter what. And let's see if we can get that back up to break even at the very least. Dice out. Bankroll management is key, and that was actually one of the things that was discussed last night, which I did agree with. The right dice stuck to my finger just a little bit. 6-5 mid-mo yo. 5-4, 5-3. We got a 6-5. Yo. He did not have any specifics, but he did mention about bankroll management and that being key. All that set. But you got to pay for the specifics, so. Three, 4, 7. Primary hit. Oops, that's a ouch. Okay. Well, we got out of the shooter. We made a little bit of recovery, not much, a little bit though. 5-4, 5-3, or did I not? Can't remember if I got out of that shit or not. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Don't remember. The problem I have with everything, D8, is you don't call yourself the GOAT. Other people give you that title, not yourself. Think about everybody that's considered the GOAT. That is usually a term given to you by other people. When you call yourself that automatically disqualifies you, in my opinion. Do I consider myself the world's greatest dice shooter? No, I do not. That title is given to other people. But I have practiced multiple times for a long time here. So hopefully I'm one of the better ones, but I'm not the GOAT, and that's just one thing that bothers me. Okay, so let's ladder down one more time. We'll come down to our base level here, $15 pass line bet. Both at 640 across. We're at the base level because we made money back on that. We're down, what are we down? We're down $330 for the day here. All bet set. Let's get that back on the shooter. 5-4, 5-3. Days out. 4-5 R9. Big Daddy Max. Single pitch of the dice. And marking that point of 9. 5-4, 5-3. And we got a 4-5-9 result. $640 across, and that's going to give us 85, 86 in odds if we can get that. We cannot, so that's 75. See, okay, I'm trying to go proper on my bets here. Oh, actually, that is even odds, so that is proper. So 65, so it gives us 55 on there. There we go. Okay. 5-4, 5-3. And all bets set. This out. 167. Okay, so that's gonna be a down spiral there. Pass line out. Ouch. 7 out. 7 and done. 4-5-3. Both dice off axis on that one. That one hurt. 0.7 out. So we had a primary and both off axis for those 7. So we're going to stick with the same set. You're the card jester, said Glenn. Okay, let's ladder up entirely on this one. We're going to go up to $60 on that pass line, and we're going to play this one out. We're going to double it up. We need to get that money back here. That is an ouch, Joel. Yes, it is. Okay, all bets set, and dice out. Four, 2, holy cannoli, 426. So I'm marking that point of 6. 4, 5, 3. We got a 426, and that's gonna be a single pitch of the dice. And we're gonna go Crapsee on this one. We're gonna full press up, ladder up on everything. So we're gonna go with the 1280 across here. We're going to put as many odds as we can to get up to 240. So that's 160, 185, 210, 225, 235, and extra 5. Okay, there we go. We are good. 5, 4, 5, 3. All that sets. Nice on. Left one went a little bit higher. We got a Buckeye buckshot, another holy cannoli. 426 Buckeye buckshot. Point made, point hit. Welcome back, Joel. I didn't do any of those today at all. And then Joel shows up and this look what happens. Oh my God. Sorry, Joel. Okay, we'll do 220 across pressure. Drop a quarter off on 4 and 10. We want to get a new point established here. 5, 4, 5, 3. And we'll bring that to pass line down to $15 now. And we'll call that, so pass line zone of 15. Call that all bets set and dice out. Call that just a split second too long. We got 2, 6, 8. That there's sell 8. So marking a point of 8. 4, 5, 3, 2, 6, 8. Terrible throw, but I will take the result marking that point of 8. So let's take that right here. We'll push it over to the 6. We'll go 220 inside pressure. And extra 25 on that 10, extra 25 on that 4. Let's go max odds. 75, so that puts us at 85. So we need to get 240. We'll go on at 8. Now we'll go a little bit less than 240. Let's go 210. So 5, 4, 5, 3. And did not feel like that sorry was sincere. It wasn't. So that's set and dice out. Do you hug, Joe? I'll give you a hug. That is sincere though. Dice out. 5, 3, 8. Another winner 8. Buckeye buckshot again. Welcome back, Joe. Okay, great bait. And that will be sufficient to get us out of this shooter, and hopefully that'll bring us back to close to the break-even point. Brought us within $400 of our break-even point again. So let's bring those bets down, and we'll go $15 on that pass line, and we'll call it at that. 5, 4, 5, 3. 6s and 8s are hot today. Normally the 6s are not, but 8s are normally. So I'll call that all bet set and dice out. Looking for a new point. $358, grape ape, dyslexic version. So back on that 8. 5, 4, 5, 3. We got a 3, 5, 8. Another single pitch of the dice. And 160 across will go with 15 in odds. 5, 4, 5, 3. And all bet set. Dice out. $639. Hollywood and Vine. That's our first Hollywood and Vine for the day. We had one triple D before. 5, 4, 5, 3. We had a 6, 3, 9 left off access. Single pitch on the right side. Stick with the kissing aces set. Let's make that 9 look like $60. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Three, 5, 8, winner 8. Great bait. 5, 4, 5, 3, 3, 5, 8. Back down to $15 on that pass line. All the box numbers are turned off. Looking for a new point again. Sorry, Joe. I was waiting for a comment. Really? Really, he says. Okay. I'll bet set. And they suck. We got midnight. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. That'll leave us a mid-mo-yo and Old Bay bushel away from the tall. 5, 4, 5, 3. That's going to be a pass line loser. Push on that DP. So we'll call again back up to $15 on that pass line. Minimum pass line bet for me. And all bet set. Soft. They split apart just a little bit. On to 9 this time. 4, 5, harrah 9. Big daddy back. 5-4-5-3. We got a 4-5-9. Marking a point of 9. And let's move this over to the 8. Let's pick up 15 and odds. 5-4-5-3. And I'll bet set this out. Five, 3, 8. Perfect. Another great babe. 5-3 and 5-3-8. Single pitch. Show the dice. So let's go to $90 on that 8 now. Within about $200 from break even. 5-4-5-3. And all bet set. Dice out. Two, 4, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. 5-4-5-3. 2-4-6. 5-4-5-3. And let's go to 60 on that 6. Oh, that's that. 26 people playing along here. Let's hope. 3, 4, 7. And that'll be the end of the roll for the day here. There's a 7 out. So we were able to recover some. We had 2 shooters today that really took a detriment on us. So we were able to recover quite a bit, actually. We were down, actually, about $500 for the day, so it's not the worst. We'll recover that tomorrow. So look at our statistics here for the day. We have a 13, a 2, a 4, a 10, a 6, a 2, and a 12. Puts us at a 7.0 SOR, which is not the greatest, but average there. 6.1 SRR. The one come out 7 So box numbers, inside numbers were up a little bit. 4s and 10s are low. Come out 7s are down low. Horns are low. Fields are low. Hardways are low today. And we had a strong 8 today. 6s was not too bad. Look at the 5s and 10s were way down low today. 3s and 10s our firms were up. No aces today. No Mad Hatters today. So interesting with that. Let's look at our dice roll results here. And we have, through the end of yesterday, 8,549 throws. Puts us at an SOR of 9.58, SRR of 6.77. BSR is at a 6.48. So Glenn is mad at me again here today. We got Michael's good work, couple tough rolls. Yeah, there was a couple tough rolls in there. And it seems like I usually go like one really good one, and I'll have like anywhere between 1 to 3 kind of mediocre bad ones, and then I usually have another pretty good one, and that's usually enough to keep me around that break-even point. So being, the key is getting out of the shooter as fast as possible and racking those profits, and that's the key to recovery, and that's also the key to making profit in this game, and that's my opinion at all. That's my opinion on the subject and that. But anyhow, I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. My name is Joe. This is my Craftsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Thank you, everybody, for joining along here. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a safe day. Be prosperous.